yourself, Tree will attempt to convince you, maybe not to ditch self-help altogether, but to play with something even more radical and possibly life-changing: self-acceptance. Crazy, right? Here's Tree Broad. Ditch the self-help. Ditch the self-help. Tree Broad.
Thank you, Alan. I too, like Angela, crave your attention, but it's only because I'm an attention whore. So there you go. All right. But I think it is intoxicating when someone is so unapologetically who they are. Don Cheadle. Have you ever been around somebody who just seems to own a part of their personality that you thought you were supposed to keep hidden, or says something that you didn't know you were allowed to say around other people, and it kind of lets your defenses down and your own guard down? I know that I love being around this sort of a person, and it inspires me. I am a self-help junkie. For decades, I've been devouring anything I could get my hands on: books, articles, podcasts, showing up for Oprah every day at 4 p.m. when I was a teenager and in my 20s. I mean, anything. I loved it. I needed it. When I was 19 years old, I walked into my first metaphysical self-help bookstore. And it was like, the heavens were shining down on me. It seemed like the walls were sparkling with potential. I was being promised so much possibility. I was told I could feel the fear and do it anyway. I was told I could learn to love myself. And if I worked with the energy of the new moon and the full moon, I could attract anything I wanted. Yes, I was in heaven. It was so hard for me to narrow down this whole bookstore and just buy 2 books, but I did at age 19. Self-development, self-help is wonderful. We're all in Toastmasters, so obviously we are people who want to improve ourselves. But like many great things in life, there's a dark side to it sometimes, a shadow side. For me, the shadow side to this is deep down inside. I sensed, I thought, I knew something was very wrong with me. I was flawed at my core. And if I could just fix myself, then everything would be okay. I could love myself, other people could love me. Have you ever thought that you're a problem that needs to be fixed? Have you ever felt like me that maybe something is wrong with you? If so, this speech is for you. And if not, I'm mad at you and jealous of you. It's okay. Good for you, is what I meant to say. I'm going to tell you a little story. There's a spiritual teacher, a psychologist that I followed for a while. He wrote a lot of great books, and I heard him being interviewed once. And he was being very candid about his struggle with eczema. I had no idea that he had any struggles. I thought he lived this flawless life. But he talks about his lifelong struggle with eczema and how it was physically painful and itchy and uncomfortable and emotionally very embarrassing to have this problem that everybody could see. Being in the mind-body field, he had tried everything. He tried medication, he tried lotions, he tried potions, he tried visualizations, he tried hypnosis, he tried affirmations, and nothing worked. The eczema didn't go away. One morning he woke up and he had a realization. I've tried everything. From this moment forward, what if I just decided I am going to have eczema for the rest of my life? And I'm just going to accept that and accept myself with the eczema. I'm done. Days passed, weeks passed, months passed, and his eczema started to heal. His skin went back to that original skin. Do you have anything like this in your life? Have you tried all the things to fix this problem that needs to be fixed? I have a lot of things like this. And right now I'm going to share with you one thing that I just wish would go away. I'm very embarrassed of this thing. I want it to go away so that I can be normal and I can be accepted. But right here, I'm going to come out of the closet to you. I have a whacked out sleep schedule. You heard me right. I don't sleep like a normal person. I want to sleep like a normal person. I want to be like probably a lot of you, waking up with the sunrise, being productive all day long. I've tried everything, but I can't seem to do it. So in order to feel good during the day, I've learned I have to catch that late morning sleep, and I often sleep until 10:30 in the morning. There, I said it. 10:30 in the morning. It's embarrassing. But I'm tired of trying to fix the problem that is me. And that's why I'm sharing with you. This is part of who I am. If a solution comes along, fantastic. I will take it. I want to be that person who wakes up early and gets so much done. But until that time, I'm just going to accept the fact and try to love myself for being a person who has a whacked out sleep schedule. Is there anything you've been beating yourself up for, hoping to fix and change with your own sternness and self-criticism? Perhaps you could use the best medication of all, a dose of self-acceptance. Perhaps you can begin to experiment with the idea that this thing may never, ever go away, and maybe that's okay. Because really, it is so intoxicating to be around somebody who is so unapologetically who they are. Mr. Toastmaster.
Ooh.